Hello guys and dolls, welcome back to my video. Welcome back to my channel. Yes, this is going to be one of my regular paranormal videos about cursed jewels. And as a jewelry lover, I really enjoyed finding out all about these cursed gems. So if you really want to know what I found out and the story, keep on watching. And I am so cold. I just went outside to greet the mailman because he brought mail, and I don't know, we've been having issues with the door. So yeah, oh my god, he opened the door and it is freezing. So this is definitely not an over exaggeration. I am really cold, so my voice is probably going to be shaky. But without further ado, before I forget, please comment, think about becoming a part of this sub hub of mine, like, and of course ring my bell, because you know it's free. Okay, so this is about cursed jewels. You are really going to be shocked at what I found, or maybe you already know, but let's get started. Okay, I know you've heard of this diamond. This is called the Hope Diamond, that big diamond that was on the Titanic. Yes. This one is pretty famous, and it was worn by Celine Dion at the 1988 Academy Awards. Why she did that, I don't know, but I mean, her husband died. But yeah, I don't think that has anything to do with that she wore the Hope Diamond, but I just would not have done that, but she did wear it for the 1988 Academy Awards. She is a brave woman. The history states the original stone was stolen from a Hindu idol, then acquired by Jean-Baptiste Tavernier. Supposedly, he would not long after be eaten alive by dogs. I don't know. That's what they say happened, but I don't. Oh Lord. Okay, and just for grins and giggles, these are 5 lucky owners from the past. Marie Antoinette, remember her, and King Louis. There was her husband. Well, they were beheaded, as you recall. Princess de Lamballe, she was beaten to death by an angry mob. Jacques Collet committed suicide. Sorbaya, I guess she was another princess of the past, stabbed to death by her lover, who presented the stone as a gift of admiration and love. He admired her to death, apparently. Simone Monterides died in a car crash with the entire family. But wait, just when you thought it was safe to buy heirloom jewels again, Evelyn McLean. And I think this is the biggest and most memorable of them all. And you would think that these are pretty bad, but I think this is the worst. Evelyn McLean purchased it from Cartier in 1911. She claimed she could reverse the curse. Really? She would throw extravagant parties called Finding the Hope, where she would hide the stone and let her guests find it. Can you imagine? I mean, think about it. If you were a celebrity or a person of society, you didn't have anything better to do, this very well-known, wealthy, influential person invites you to a party, you really have no idea that items and objects can carry negativity and negative spirits and negative everything, and you became a part of this game, trying to find this cursed diamond. So anyway, she would throw these parties where her guests would try to find the diamond. And it should have been called Finding the Death Game, actually. But anyway. Okay, so I don't know if she was extra mad, or I should say, I don't know if whatever was attached to this jewel became extra enraged or extra negative, or this was just the repercussions of her thinking that she could change something that has been devastating people for centuries. But this lady making light of this, the known history of this particular gem, excuse me, and I don't know, maybe it was her pride, but her son was killed in a car crash. her daughter died of an overdose, and her husband would leave her for another woman and die in a sanitarium. Even a postman tragically died after a delivery of the gem to an owner. Makes you look at diamonds in a whole new light. These stones are purifying. It makes me wonder what ritual or energy was this stone infused with. Things that make you go, I don't know. Like, what the hell could have been done to that stone, where a stone that should be purifying to your body, to your energy, wreaks havoc on anybody who owns it. Makes you think. Alright, so this is the second stone, the Eye of Brahma Diamond. And I'm going to try to have pictures like come up as I'm speaking, hopefully. The Eye of Dhamma, the Eye of Brahma Diamond. It's also known as the Black Orlov Diamond or Black Diamond. Supposedly stolen from one of the eyes in a statue of the Hindu god Brahma in Pondicherry, India. J.W. Paris bought this diamond to the U.S. in 1932. He jumped from a skyscraper in New York. Next owners, 2 Russian princesses, Nadia Vyacheslav and Leonila Galestin-Baryatinsky. Both committed suicide months apart by jumping off buildings in Rome. What in the hell? After these deaths, a jeweler cut the stone into 3 pieces, claiming it would break the curse. Maybe it did, since nothing has been heard since, until Felicity Huffman declined wearing it at the 2006 Academy Awards. Smart girl. I would not have worn anything to do with that diamond. Okay, number 3, the Kohinoor Diamond. This thing is 186 carats. And another meaning of the Kohinoor Diamond is Mountain of Light. Now, this diamond is a part of the crown jewels and can be seen at the Tower of London. So you can actually, if you visit London or you live in London, you can actually go see this particular jewel. It was taken from India in 1850 and given to the British royal family. The stone is set in Queen Elizabeth's crown, which is on display. This curse only affects men, supposedly. And also, it has a blood-soaked history. Several of its male owners were violently dethroned. Both India and Pakistan have laid claim to it. Okay, number 4. This one really freaked me out because I just thought this was totally imaginary. Was not, it was, from somebody's imagination, contrived and not real. But this ring is nicknamed, this is number 4, okay, get it out, Julie. This ring was nicknamed the Precious, or what you would think is where they got the idea from, the Precious. And it's very uncanny. And I don't know, did I just make sense with what I said? I don't think I did. Julie, get it together. This, to me, is where they got the idea from Lord of the Rings for the ring, the Precious. Okay, so it's a gold ring from Roman times. It's potentially the item that inspired the story. Potentially. I believe it. I don't know, maybe I don't know what you think, but this is an ancient Roman band that was inscribed in Latin, meaning Sine Canis, live well in God. It ties back to a Roman tablet inscribed with a curse for the man who stole it. In 1929, an archaeologist, Mortimer Wheeler, was credited with establishing the ring's connection to the curse. Tolkien was a professor of Anglo-Saxon at Oxford. At the time, Wheeler apparently sought his expertise. Then a decade after, The Hobbit was published. So what do you think? Is this the idea for the Precious or what? I think it was. Especially since they had a connection. These 2 men. Okay, so number 5. The Delhi Purple Sapphire. Oh my gosh. Oh, sapphires are so beautiful. And a purple one. Oh. Okay, recently, about 30 years ago, was discovered. This was discovered by Peter Tandy, curator at the Natural History Museum in London. It was found deep inside the museum's mineral cabinets, sealed in several boxes with the following warning. Whoever shall open it shall first read out this warning and then do as she pleases with the jewel. My advice is to cast it into the sea. So this is the story behind the Delhi purple sapphire. The stone was not technically a sapphire but quartz. It was supposedly part of a looted treasure from the Temple of India in Kanpur, India, during the Mutiny of 1857. It was brought to England by Bengal cavalryman Colonel W. Ferris, who went bankrupt, as did his son, after inheriting the stone. The writer, Heron Allen, then bought it. He claimed it brought nothing but bad luck. He gave it away to friends who promptly returned it. One person, a professional singer, who lost her voice forever after possessing it. It was said Heron threw the stone into a canal only to have it come back to him after a dealer bought it from a local dredger. The stone was then sealed and sent to the family banker with instructions that it should stay sealed upon his death. Only 3 years after his death would the banker be allowed to donate it. His daughter was never to have it under any circumstances. The end? Or is it? Or is that thing still out there? Does somebody own it? Are people still suffering from it? God, that is a mystery. That's like there's no end to that story. Okay, so number 6. I'm not sure how to pronounce this, but I think it's the Lydian Hoard or the Lydian Hoard. This is a collection of elaborate jewelry, plates, pots, and other golden pieces, but the brooch and necklace from the hoard have caused its owners nothing but trouble. A part of King Croatia's treasure, the loot dates back to 547 BC, but in 1965, which wasn't all that long ago, when it was discovered in a dig in the village of Gjur, is when the real trouble begins. The treasure was found in the tomb of an unknown princess and promptly looted by just about everyone. Over 150 relics were ransacked. Almost all the looters met with sickness, bad luck, and death. So as a jewelry lover, I was like shocked. It opened my eyes, and I'm very open-minded. I believe that things can hold vibration, especially if you take an object, especially a stone that is porous, that is able to take in your energy and then either amplify it or hold it. And when evil things happen, when bad things happen, when things that are negative happen, I think that jewelry can hold on to it. So be careful what you buy. I, as a lover of jewelry, I love antiques, absolutely love and adore antiques. But as you know, with all the paranormal information I have up here, the shows that I constantly watch, I'm scared to death now of really purchasing a genuine, like, antique piece of jewelry because of all of these things that have happened. And these are actual stones that exist. Hope it scared you. Hope it made you think. And if you are an antique lover like me, I hope it makes you more careful when you go out there to get your antique jewelry, furniture, whatever it is, because objects can hold negativity. So be careful, y'all. This is the end of my video. I hope you enjoyed that. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them below. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you liked it or not. I hope this video found you well. I hope it gave you a good scare. And like I said, I hope it made you think. So till my next video, be good to each other. Make good choices. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video.